All right, old school NBA fans, self-researched, NBA facts. Got another video for you. As always, thanks to anybody who watches my videos, subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it. I want to give a special thanks to Norse Mustang. Thanks, my man, for the super thanks. I really appreciate your support. In this video here, about the whole longevity argument we've heard so many times. Never was really that big of a deal before. Sure, it was always a factor and part of when you rank a player, whatever. But now apparently it's all that matters and they go right to the GOAT debate with it. Well, this is a video about how longevity does work against you. At some point, just retire. Just quit. You've done enough. You've had a career. End it. Now, these same people that marvel at LeBron James, oh man, he's still averaging 24 points a game at 40, sixth in MVP. He's probably going to be second team All-NBA. All right, that's all great. Then do not give the age excuse when he gets beat, when he gets upset, when he gets gentleman swept in the first round. I don't want to hear it. Then don't vote him in, ESPN. You guys vote on this stuff. Windhorse, Nick Wright, Broussard. You guys want to put him up this high and then with one hand marvel at what he's doing at one age, and then with the other hand, you shield him from any criticism because of his age. You can't have it both ways. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. I'm going to go through the all-time greats, since LeBron James is constantly being said that he's better than all these all-time greats, or he's in the category with all these all-time greats. Well, here's one where he stands alone, and this is longevity specifically. Shannon Sharpe, he's going to have 10,000 rebounds and 8,000 assists and 40,000 points and all the baloney that they talk about, okay? Kevin Durant, he played 17 seasons. He lost 10 playoff series and he won 2 championships. That's pretty much a normal career. He didn't play all the way through. He got injured 2020, missed parts of other seasons. Even this year, he got injured or whatever. But he lost 10 times in the playoffs. That's what he lost. Steph Curry has played 14 seasons, and what I consider a season is somebody who's at least playing half of one, 40 games, at least 42 games, we'll call it. Not somebody playing 23 games or 8 games. That's not a season. In 14 seasons for Steph Curry, he's lost in the playoffs 5 times, and he's won 4 championships. Well, that's a really good ratio. That's an excellent ratio. Shaquille O'Neal, he's played 18 seasons. He's lost 12 times in the playoffs with 4 championships. I don't count 2011 because he wasn't starting. If you're not starting and you didn't play at least half the season, I don't count that as a season. You can if you want, I don't. Tim Duncan played 19 seasons. He lost in the playoffs 13 times. He made the playoffs every year except for in 2000. He was injured and didn't get a play in them, so that obviously doesn't count. And he's got 5 championships. 13 times he got beat, though, but he had a full career. Hakeem Olajuwon, 18 seasons played. He lost 12 playoff series when he actually played what I call an actual season. Lost 12 times, 2 championships. Wilt Chamberlain, he played 13 seasons because 1970 was really not a season. Now, he did play the playoffs, though, and that's why he has 10 playoff losses. 2 championships. Larry Bird, he missed the 89 season. He played 6 games, so he missed that season. He played from 1980 to 1992, 12 seasons, 12 playoff runs. He lost in the playoffs 9 times, and he won 3 championships. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he played 20 seasons. He lost in the playoffs 12 times, because yes, he didn't make the playoffs 2 of those times. 6 championships. Missing the playoffs, I'm not necessarily giving someone a pass, but what it is it wasn't a playoff run. Your team wasn't good enough, or you got injured, or whatever the reason is, you didn't have a playoff run. Okay, so that means you didn't even have a chance at winning the championship. So when I look at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he had 18 chances at a championship. He won 6 of them. Okay, 1 out of 3, not terrible, but even in a full 20-year career, he's got 12 playoff losses. Yeah, that's a lot. Duncan's got 13 of them. Kobe Bryant, in 16 seasons as a starter and played at least half the season, 9 times he lost in the playoffs 5 championships. Magic Johnson, he played 13 seasons. I'm counting 1996 because he played right around half and he also played the playoffs. Even in Magic's 13 seasons, he had 13 playoff runs. He had 8 losses in the playoffs with 5 championships. Pretty good ratio, I think. And of course, Bill Russell, 13 seasons played. Twice he lost in the playoffs, even though one of them he only played about half the series, give or take. 11 championships. So 11 championships out of 13 seasons with only 2 playoff losses. Yeah, Russell, pretty amazing. Nobody's ever touching that. Why he's not in everybody's at least top 3, I'll never know. But that's okay. They get hung up on his points per game and field goal percentages. Like, that's all it's about. We became a really numbers happy society with this stuff. Michael Jordan played 15 seasons. Even though 2 of them were quarter seasons, he made the playoff run. Okay? Of those 15 seasons, he had 13 playoff runs, losing 7 of them, winning 6 championships. So he almost won as many championships as he lost in the playoffs. Almost. One more championship and he was even up. That's going to be about as strong as you're going to see, with the exception of Bill Russell, as far as an all-time great goes. I mean, obviously, if you want to start throwing Sam Jones and John Havlicek and all that, I mean, yeah, you want to be a technicality wizard, knock yourself out. LeBron James, 22 seasons this guy has now played. He's got 4 championships. He made the playoffs 18 times. He's got 14 playoff losses. 14. That's more than anyone I just said on that list. If you're going to take the good with the bad longevity, here it comes. Not just turnovers, but playoff losses. More than any all-time great. You'd have to really go back to like Kevin Garnett or like Karl Malone or something like that. But the guys that I named, the top 10, 12 players of all time, yeah, LeBron's got the most. Well, he's got about as many playoff losses as some guy played seasons. Yeah, that's right. So my advice, stop playing. Call it a career. You're good. You're done. You played 22 years. You lost 14 times. 4 times you didn't even make the playoffs. Hang it up. It's done. You won 4 championships in 22 years. No matter how you slice it, no matter what context you want to use any context you want. That's what happened. What do you want me to say? You won 4 championships in 22 seasons. You lost 14 times in the playoffs. That's more than any all-time great, bar none. I mean, Tim Duncan made the playoffs every year, so he's live. Like, he's on the line with it. One year, he got injured for the 2000 playoffs, so he wasn't in there. But other than that, the other 18 seasons, yeah, Tim Duncan put his record on the line for that. And he lost 13 of them, but he won 5. So he won more than LeBron James did and lost less. Tim Duncan had 18 playoff runs to LeBron James's 18 playoff runs. Except for Tim Duncan won 5 championships, LeBron won 4. So I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is, to LeBron fans out there, encourage this guy to just retire. Because the more he goes without winning, the worse it's going to get. Just, that's what's going to happen. And I don't want to hear anything about his age. You guys are still voting him in, top 6 in MVP, and all NBA again. You keep doing that. You're putting him up on this high level. He's still playing a high level. Age doesn't mean a thing when you're voting him up that high. But he keeps losing. He can't affect winning at all. Not like he used to. That's for sure. So at some point, people got to come to the realization that, yeah, the longevity has its good points and its bad points. Don't just talk about the scoring record and how many assists and rebounds and all that he has without mentioning his turnovers, his missed free throws, his missed shots, his losses, his finals losses. He's got all that too. Take the good with the bad. If you're going to prop up all the good stats, then the bad ones, unfortunately, they come along with it. And LeBron James has double the playoff losses that Michael Jordan does. And Jordan won 50% more championships than LeBron James did. And Jordan never had a teammate as good as Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, and even players like Kyrie Irving is debatable. I would say Pippen, I'd probably give him the edge because of the defense. But, I mean, come on. And even when he got him, players like Chris Bosh and Kevin Love, these were high-level players. Look at their PER the year before joining LeBron. Top 4 in the NBA. If he can't maximize them, that's on him. Let me show you here. LeBron knows how to lose in the playoffs as good or better than anyone I've ever seen.
And for the third time in 5 years, and the fourth time in their rich history, the San Antonio Spurs are NBA World Champions. The Spurs have swept the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Orlando Magic have defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6, and they are headed to the finals for the first time since 1995.
A shocking series here in the conference semifinals. Not shocking that the Celtics won. Surprising, yes, but shocking the way they won. The Warriors are NBA champions again.
Shocking here, because coming into this series, people heavily favored had the Lakers.
The Minnesota Timberwolves have beaten the Lakers 4-1, and now they await the winner of the Houston.
So that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you wouldn't mind sharing it, that would be great. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I give daily content. And that's it. Until next time.